Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Christina. So I've decided to sit down for you guys here and start a weekend vlog. It's currently Friday. I didn't have work today and the kids didn't have school, so I'm getting my little weekend vlog started early. And I just want to make it a weekend filled with being lazy, relaxing, and reading. And that's what I want to do. That's what I'm planning to do. I don't have any plans to do anything outside of this house other than like a few appointments that I need to take my kids for today and tomorrow, and then just maybe go to the store to get stuff to cook for dinner, and then maybe pick up some books. But as far as like planning to be out of the house the weekend, I don't have any. But if we do happen to go out and about, I'll obviously take you guys along with me, but for the most part, I just want to be home, chilling, staying cozy, and just being lazy, honestly. It's supposed to be like a very rainy, gloomy, cloudy weekend. It's currently April, so we are like peak tornado season here in my area, and yeah, there's been rain going on and off today. It's very cloudy, very fresh outside. So that's what's pushing me to just want to be home, hanging out, and not going anywhere. I might even watch a few shows with my kids, but for the most part, I just want to be home. I don't want to go anywhere other than the places that I need to go to. But I do have plans for reading, however, and I definitely want to share with you guys the books that I want to read for this weekend. And I have my little stack right here. Not a very big stack, 2 books I'm currently in the middle of, and I should finish one today for sure. But here's my little stack. I got 2 physical books and then 1 ebook. The ebook is going to be Mile High by Liz Tomford. I am about 42% into the book, and here's what she looks like. This is the book that I'll be reading for the weekend. Hopefully I can get more into it. I haven't been putting any time into reading this because I've been listening to the audio for this next book that I'm going to share with you guys. So the next one I want to try and get through this weekend and finish, hopefully today, is Things We Leave Unfinished by Rebecca Yarros. This is what she looks like, and I am a little over 50% into it. So I'm on page 275, chapter 22. So far, I feel like it's been mid for me, a little on the boring side because it's so slow. However, I've been enjoying like the story of the love interest. So I don't know, I just feel like it's very slow at the moment, and hopefully I'll end up enjoying it. The other one is Sky and Sparrow by Brian Weaver. This is the 3rd book in this trilogy. I don't know what this series is called, if I'm being honest, but basically it's about, we're following 3 brothers in each book. My favorite one so far has been Butcher and Blackbird of the 3. Well, I can't even say that because I haven't read this one yet, but so far Butcher and Blackbird has been my favorite. These books are very fun in my opinion. So the 2nd book was equally fun, but I enjoyed book 1 more. So I'm hoping that I'll also enjoy this, which I kind of feel like I will, because like I said, the other 2 books were very fun, very like silly, and also on the weird side, heavily on the smut, and it's not your usual. It's pretty dark, but other than that, it's been a good time with the other 2, so hopefully this one will give me the same, if not more. But I'm excited to jump into this one. But until then, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. I'm going to start getting my son ready, and then we're probably gonna head out soon to his dental appointment, because since he's a new patient, I have to fill out a lot of forms, and then go from there. And then I will see you guys a little later. Maybe I'll get some b-roll of the rain, because it's been on and off and it's making me feel super sleepy at the moment. I also need to fix my bed, and then yeah, just get this day going. Might stop to get me a matcha because before I jump off. I'm gonna tell you guys some devastating, heartbreaking news. So yesterday, I stopped and got me a matcha before I went to work. Get to work, I'm taking off this desk chair that I told my coworker that I would let her use because the chair that she had at work for her desk was like hurting her butt. So I'm like, hey, you know, I basically got a brand new one and my garage is just sitting there collecting dust. So I will bring it to you and you can use it. It's comfortable, but I wanted something different for my desk, so that's why I stopped using that one. So me being the nice person that I am pushing the chair into the building while also holding my matcha. Somehow, some way, somehow, the chair bounces up a little bit, smacks my matcha out of my hand, and spills all over the place. Mind you, I had only taken 2 sips of that matcha, and it was all over the floor after that. So now I need another matcha from yesterday. I tried not to let that get to me because I'm like, you know what, not today, Satan, not today. And it just went about my day dying inside because my matcha fell all over the floor. But yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off and I will see you guys later. Hey guys, so I'm back and I wanted to update you guys. Sorry for the angle. I have you propped up against my iPad. So anyways, I wanted to hop on, tell you that I finished Things We Leave Unfinished, right? The Things We Leave Unfinished by Rebecca Yarros. I finished it and I'm kind of gonna need a minute to sit with like what I want to rate it. It's like between like a 3.75, not quite a 4-star for me. I feel like if I gave it a 4-star, it's me being very, very nice because I don't have anything much to complain about other than like majority of the book was a little lacking. I know I mentioned before that I was enjoying it. Don't get me wrong, but it was very slow. However, I did appreciate the love interest, like their storyline, because we get 2 love interests. We get one from the past and then we get present that is reading about the past, because the main character of the present is connected with the love interests from the past. So I really enjoyed that. I just felt like we spent way too much time in the moments of the past and present, and I felt like the book probably could have been a little shorter. We could have gotten to the bigger plot a lot quicker. So it was kind of hard, like towards the beginning and a little past the middle, for me to stay connected with the characters and for me to want to read the book. So picking up the book today, I was more so just wanting to finish it and really like see what was going to happen towards the end. So I'm glad I finished it. I really can't compare this book with any of her other romances because this was my first romance from her. All the other books that I've read by this author were like the Fourth Wing series, so her like the fantasy books that they came out with. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna sit with it for a little bit to see what I would want to rate it on Goodreads. But I definitely want to still pick up the other book by this author, which is The Last Letters. This one right here. I don't know if you can see it. That one. To see what that one's all about. But nonetheless, I'm fixing to lay down though. I'm gonna read a little bit of Mile High. Probably like a chapter or two. We'll see how I feel. But I'm gonna try and at least get through one chapter, and then from there, I'm gonna lay down and watch some TV. I got a slight little headache coming on. I just wanted to kind of hop on and give you guys my thoughts and let you know that I finished a book. So we're off to a good start this weekend. Now, like I said, I'm just gonna hang out for the rest of the night because your girl's tired. So I shall see you guys tomorrow. Sometime tomorrow. I'm really excited though to start my Brian Weaver book, but I want to try and get into Mile High a little further into it. So we shall see what the days bring. Hey everybody, so it's Sunday and I'm back. I'm currently here in the car. I'm getting ready to head out to go to church. I have 9 o'clock service this morning that I want to go to. It's currently 8:07, so I need to probably leave very soon. I wanted to stop and get me something to drink, like a coffee or something, but they have coffee there, so I might just end up grabbing me a cup from there and get the day going. I am currently in the car, obviously, because I'm fixing to go to church. Yesterday I didn't vlog anything. We were kind of busy. We got out of the house pretty late. We took my son to go have a birthday dinner, and then from there we went to Main Event so he could play games and do laser tag. But nonetheless, I have been reading a little bit of Mile High. I kind of like read a chapter, put it down, read a chapter, put it down. So I haven't gotten too far into that one. However, last night I ended up picking up Scythe and Sparrow. And I'm having a good time. I've giggled a couple times reading this book. Only because the main male or the main female character in this book has done like some killings, but in the process of doing those things she gags because she's grossed out, but also is trying to like murder these bad people, which that is not a spoiler because honestly, like, it's in the synopsis. I feel like all 3 books have the same female character, but in a different, like, their background is definitely different. And I just enjoy it. I think it's very silly. I love the banter. I love the tension, the sexual tension between these 2 characters. I love the main female character. She is so like sarcastic but very silly and playful in a very like dark humor type of way. So overall, I'm enjoying it. I made it to 148 pages, so I'm about almost 40% into this book. This is probably the one that I'll be picking up for the remainder of the day. I'm not too sure if I'll finish Mile High, considering that the chapters in that book are so long, and although I'm enjoying it, when the chapters are extremely long I kind of lose interest. So I've been putting it down. After every chapter I put it down, so I haven't really made a dent in that one. I'm still 50% into it. So I'm gonna just continue to read this one because this is actually surprisingly going pretty fast. Hopefully I can finish this one today, and at least I would have 2 books done for the weekend. So I feel like I did a pretty good job overall with the reading, and I've been enjoying it so much. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop off because I need to go. It's kind of a drive going to the church that I'm currently attending. And then I will see you guys later. If I finish this book, I will obviously let you guys know. I still want to stop at the store and see if I can pick up a book or two because I haven't done that for myself in a while. And if not, it's totally fine. But I will let you guys know a little later if I finish it. If I don't, if I feel like there's something that I need to talk to you guys about, you will see me in the next clip. But until then, you guys, I will see you here in a minute. Hey guys, I'm back in the car. I just left church, came to Target. That's like up the road from the church that I go to. Never been to this Target before. I'm obsessed. It's actually bigger and more put together than the Target that's close to the house, my house, the one that I normally go to. And I low-key want to come back to this one with my girls because I think they would absolutely love it. I even ran into some cute little shorts that I want to get for the next time we go to the stockyards with my boots, for my boots. So low-key obsessed with this Starbucks, oh my gosh, Target. Starbucks is talking about me because they missed this money, I'm pretty sure. Nonetheless, even the book section in this Target is amazing. It's very put together. It looks aesthetically pleasing. So I picked up more books than I expected, and I'm gonna blame it on how it looked in there. Also, if you have the Target Circle app, definitely or always do like a price check, because sometimes the books are a lot less on the app than they are here in store, and they'll price match. I think they'll price match anywhere, not just with their own app. I'm not too sure though, don't quote me on that, but I know I mostly use their like Target app every time I price match, because we got to save a little bit of dollars out here in these streets because things are going up. So here's the bag of goodies. I got 4 books. I initially went in, I think, with my thoughts to get like one of these books, but then I happened to get the other ones considering the fact that they were on sale for $9.98, which is a steal. So the first one I pulled out of the bag, this is Flawless by Elsie Silver. Honestly, I didn't think to read this book. Like, I never had the intentions on reading this book because of the cover. The cover is really not the cutest in my opinion, but since I have become like this new rancher wannabe, like I want to read more like rancher romances, and I think this is one of those rancher romances if I'm not mistaken. I hear a lot about this series from Elsie Silver along with her other series. So I'm excited nonetheless. I also have this on Kindle through the Kindle Unlimited, which I am not a fan of at the moment, but this is one of the books that I picked up. The other book that I picked up comes from the same author. This again was also $9.98, and that is Wild Love by Elsie Silver. This one, I like the cover a lot more. Did I say Wild Love? I don't know. It's Wild Love. Another thing about these books that kind of pushed me to not want to read them is how thick they are. They give me Lucy score, and I'm not a fan of the long thickness of these books, but nonetheless I picked this one up too because it was pretty cheap, considering that you can't even buy this book for that price like at Barnes and Nobles. Maybe at half price books if it's used, but nonetheless here at Target it was $9.98, so I picked it up, and I'm gonna be okay with that because I would rather pay $9.98 than $17.99. So these 2 books were 2 of the ones that I picked up out of the 4. The other one I picked up, I think, were my initial thoughts of picking up because I have the other books, and this just screams spring and summer. And this one is the Strawberry Patch Pancake House by Lori Gilmore. This is what she looks like. Yes. I've already read the other 3 books by this author. I wish I would have saved Cinnabon Cafe. Wait, there's not 3 books. I think this is the 3rd book. The Cinnabon Cafe one, I should have saved that one for the summer, but I thought it was gonna give like fall vibes, but no, it was more like summer. So I went ahead and picked this one because I really did enjoy those 2. They're very cozy, very like easygoing, not a lot of thought process. And I really enjoyed them, so I'm gonna pick this one up for the spring summertime and just continue to add this to my collection because I'm obsessed. The covers are gorgeous. Oh, and I think I have the Christmas Tree Farm as well. So there is 3 books. This is the 4th one. So I've already read 2. I'm gonna save the Christmas Tree Farm obviously for Christmas time, and then this one will be this spring and summer. And the last book I picked up, just recently read a book by this author, thought it was okay. Hopefully this one will, you know, change my thoughts on this author's romances. Fantasies, good. Romance, I don't know yet because I've only read 1. So the book that I picked up is The Last Letter by Rebecca Yarros. This one was also on sale for $9.98. The only book that wasn't on sale was this one. This one was like maybe $1 less than what it was showing on like in stores for online. So I'm just like, just leave it as is. It was like $15 or $14. Still kind of pricey now that I think about it, but it is what it is. And this one, however, was $9.98. So I picked it up. Obviously I was going to pick up way more, but I told myself like, no, you need to relax, because there were so many books in there that sounded amazing and I just wanted them. But yeah, I need to not do that and buy bulks of books all at once because we don't got money like that. But this is my little haul, my little book haul for you, if you will. I'm actually fixing to stop at Dunkin' Donuts to get me and my husband an iced matcha and then go home and figure out what we're gonna do. My husband's gonna tell me what the heck did I spend money at Target for, but I'm gonna let him know like I needed books. Yeah, girl is in a reading mood and I'm here for all the good vibes. It's currently cold out, so that's all I want to do is lay back, read the rest of my current read, and maybe start something else. We shall see. But yeah, that is it. I am fixing to head home, or not head home, go to Dunkin' and then go home and then figure out what we're gonna eat because I'm also hungry. But church was good, Target was a success, and it's so far a good Sunday. All right guys, so I'm back and it's the next day. I was too tired to update the vlog, but I did finish Sign and Sparrow. So I finished 2 books this weekend and I'm pretty proud of that in itself. I started this book on Sunday and I finished it on Sunday. I think it was Sunday or maybe it was Saturday night. I think I started it Saturday night and I ended up finishing it Sunday. So it was a really good read. It gave me what I expected it to give, especially considering like the other 2 books. It follows like the same world with the female main character and one of the brothers of the other 2 main characters in the other 2 books. I don't know, I had a really good time reading this book. I even giggled a little bit, essentially because the female character in this book, she has a hobby, and her hobby is to take out guys who are domestic violence, who enact on domestic violence like to their spouse, their girlfriends, etc, etc. So she takes out like horrible people, but I laughed because although this is something that she does, she doesn't have the stomach for, and I feel like I got that also in the other 2 books where they're like serial killers, but they just don't have the stomach for certain things, and it's just funny visualizing them gagging or just making certain gestures. It was just very funny in my opinion. But overall, I enjoyed the book. I gave it a 4 star. I didn't give it a 5 star because I just felt like it was repetitive in some spots. Sorry if you can hear my cat scratching at my couches, but yeah, but I still had a good time with it, and I'm not disappointed at all. And I kind of feel like I'm sad that the series is over. There was a little cliffhanger towards the end of this book, and I'm kind of curious to see if maybe we're gonna get a little story on that. I don't know. I kind of hope we do, because it was very interesting. It caught my attention for sure. But nonetheless, I finished this book, and I am sad. It's bittersweet actually, but I just wanted to kind of hop on and give you guys that I finished it, and I am not disappointed at all whatsoever. I don't know, I might pick up another book today, or I think I'm gonna go ahead and finish Mile High while I'm at work. The audio for it came in finally through Libby, so I'm going to try and listen to as much as I can at work when I have some type of downtime. If not, when I get home, I will be picking it up and listening to while I'm cooking or when I'm getting ready for bed. But nonetheless, you guys, thank you so much for watching this weekend's vlog. Hopefully next weekend I think I'm gonna film again for this coming weekend. So that one is going to be a lot of cleaning, because I have to clean out our garage. But I want to plan for what I want to read also for this coming weekend, so hopefully I can do that, and I'll share with you guys when I do decide on what I'm going to read for the weekend. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.